Today I'm going to unbox a new OCD book that I was sent, and then I'm going to read you some quotes from it. Because if you don't already know, I have OCD. And it's been something that's been really hard for me to deal with at times, and I've tried really hard to raise awareness about it. And I think that the world really needs more good OCD resources. So we're going to check out this book. OCD Exposed: 10 Myths and Misconceptions About Obsessive Compulsive Disorder. Let's get into it. The dedication is to all of my fellow humans who have ever had to face the choice of whether or not to stay alive. This is for you, which already is like such a real struggle that so many people with OCD deal with, and I might cry. This is so cool. I wish I had this when I was first diagnosed, because it tells you all these myths and misconceptions, and each one has like a whole chapter going into why it's wrong and clarifying what's actually true about the disorder. I wish I could have given this to like all of my friends and family and everybody when I was first diagnosed and had it for myself, because that would have saved me a lot of explaining. So let's get into some of these myths. Myth 1, OCD primarily manifests as a fear of germs or a need for order. And that myth is difficult because you can't say like it's never that, because sometimes it is a fear of germs or a need for order, but that's not all it is. I like that instead of saying OCD is just germs or OCD is not about germs, this book actually talks about what the just right, the need for order OCD is, and the contamination OCD, and says, in proper terms, these subtypes, which are specific themes that accompany one's OCD, are known as contamination OCD and just right OCD. According to a 2010 study, 25.7% of individuals with lifetime OCD reported experiencing contamination OCD, while 57% reported a form of just right OCD, referred to as ordering in the study. It's also important to note that OCD sufferers often experience more than one subtype throughout their lives, so these percentages are not additive. This is like, I love this explanation. I love these explanations. This is so good. Now I'm just going to rapid fire some of the myths that this book debunks. OCD is just a personality quirk, or even a superpower. There is always a clear cause for OCD. The intrusive thoughts experienced by those with OCD reflect their true values and desires. Again, these are myths that are not true. Those with OCD will continue to suffer for the rest of their lives. That's not true. Thank you for explaining that that is not true. Diagnosable OCD is rare. Generic talk therapy is the best way to treat OCD. It is not. I found that out the hard way after going through lots and lots of talk therapy. So I just opened this book. I haven't read the whole thing yet, but I'm really, really excited to. And already I'm loving the information that I'm seeing in the first couple chapters. So thank you for giving the OCD community a new resource. And I'm excited to post more about this book as I read more of it.